Limbaugh today. I'm going to play this for you. 4 of Limbaugh and 3 of Beck, because I want you to hear how sick these scum are. Of course, I know you know that. But I think it was last week when Limbaugh said he was going to leave the country, and then he said, no, I didn't say I'd leave the country. I said I would leave the country for medical care. And then he said something about Costa Rica until he's such an ignoramus. Somebody pointed out to him that Costa Rica has had for 50 years socialized medicine. So now Limbaugh is backpedaling on his promise to move to Costa Rica or to go there for treatment. It doesn't make any difference what he said because he's a liar and he's a thug. But he said he would do one or the other if the health care reform bill passed.
It's funny. I can't tell you how many invitations I'm getting to go to Costa Rica today. From who thought that I said I would move to Costa Rica if we got a health care pass. I said, no. Once all this gets implemented, I'm going there for my health care. They're asking me to go ahead and move.
Going there for your health care? But Rush is socialized medicine. Here, it's run by insurance companies. You stupid, ignorant junkie. Limbaugh says the health care bill is not about health care or insurance. It's about wrecking the United States as we know it, turning everyone in this country into dependence on the government.
We didn't need this. This is not about health care.
Oh, okay.
This is not about insurance. This is about fundamentally wrecking and destroying the United States of America as it was founded.
Oh, yeah.
This is about turning as many people in this country as possible into dependents.
Oh.
Not for their wants, but for their very needs.
Oh. As it was founded, destroying the United States of America. Rush, that's already been destroyed, you ignoramus. Women have the right to vote. So do black folk. And there's no slavery. And guess what, ignoramus? Negroes are no longer 3/5 of a human being. What a jerk. Limbaugh explains the abortion provisions in the new bill. He calls Obama the most pro-abortion president in history and one who believes in baby murder, infanticide.
So while there was all this confusion over the weekend about abortion language that's supposedly been taken out, look at our guys on the floor of the House on Sunday night were exactly right. We have the most pro-abortion president in the history of the country. This is a guy who believes in infanticide. This is a guy who doesn't believe that babies who survive abortion should be saved.
Oh.
And he's going to send a letter, an executive order to Bart Stupak, and Bart Stupak's going to sit there and think that a president who cannot tell the truth, who is the most pro-abortion president in history, is going to actually stand in the way of abortions taking place.
You can just hear the thickening in Limbaugh's throat. You can hear it, can't you? You can hear a stroke coming. Oh, my goodness, then what, Rush? Where will you have the paramedics take your corpulent body? Infanticide? No, this president has children, Rush. Unlike you. Of course, you have to copulate with a female in a certain situation in order to produce offspring. Thank God you haven't figured that out, you gross thug. Limbaugh calls the Democrats bastards and says they must be defeated in November. They need to be wiped out and chased out of town so the conservatives can get elected and repeal all the Democratic legislation that these leftist radicals forced on the country. Oh, Rush, have I got news for you, you slob?
The focus has to be on defeating Democrats in November.
Oh, yeah.
In these midterm elections. We have the people, we have the intellectual arguments, We have the common sense arguments. We have history, but they won yesterday. They won because they held Congress and the presidency.
Yeah.
And therein lies the lesson.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We need to defeat these bastards.
Oh, bastards.
We need to wipe them out. We need to chase them out of town.
Chase them.
But we need to do more than that.
But you can't run.
We need to elect conservatives.
Whoa!
If there are Republican primaries, elect conservatives.
Whoa!
And then defeat the Democrats.
Yeah.
Every last one of them.
Yes.
And then we start the repeal process.
Yes.
And by repeal, I mean use every single legislative and bureaucratic tactic we can muster to obstruct, derail, and defeat them.
Amen.
As you have seen, the law will not stop them.
Oh, no.
The Constitution will not stop them.
No, never.
Hoping that they will do the right thing
will not stop them
because their definition of the right thing has nothing in common with ours.
That you got that right.
They must, my friends, be hounded out of office. Every single Democrat who voted for this needs to know, safe district or not, they are going to be exposed and hassled and chased from office. We now have leftist radicals in charge of your health care decisions rather than doctors.
Leftist radicals. And they're all on Wall Street. And they're in hospitals and doctors' offices. You sick freak. You can hear those fat globules in his throat just kind of closing in on his vocal cords. Can you hear that?